Bart and Jennifer Mills are our guests today, and our movie review is on the movie titled Living. So, guys, this movie was just released back in December. It's already earned $7.4 million. I guess for an independent movie, that's not too bad.
Yeah, that's doing pretty well, and I think it's going to keep spinning forward a little bit. I mean, it's an independent British movie based on a Kurosawa movie from 1952, so it's only going to do so much business. But Bill Nighy has been nominated. That's Bill Nighy, the British actor,
not the science guy.
He's been nominated for Best Actor award, and I don't know that he's going to get it, but boy, he sure deserves it.
Oh, I know.
He's wonderful in this movie.
I wish he would get it.
I'll tell you what, this is not a well-known cast, but still the movie's getting great reviews, especially from those who have actually seen the movie.
Yeah, it's the kind of movie that we really don't see a lot of anymore. I keep using the term tone poem, but it really is. It's a very slow, small scale movie. It's about a British bureaucrat working in the godless zone of public works. Howard Elstro, I see you. But it's just in the 1950s in London, and it's just about the repression of that society and how he goes about his life. And then he finds out one day that his life is going to be cut short by disease. And it's just how he comes to deal with that and how he comes to find a purpose in life. And it's touching, and I was afraid that my wife might need electrolytes after watching it. She cried so much, but
there's a lot of ugly crying.
It's beautifully shot, and it's wonderfully acted. Bill Nighy deserves an Oscar, and it's just a glorious movie.
It's a beautiful movie.
So, Jennifer, as a woman, I know he runs into a young woman who kind of inspires him with all of her energy. Did that really resonate with you? It
was just a really sweet relationship between the two of them, because of the time, his son and daughter-in-law were speculating that he was having an affair with this young woman, and the busybody neighbors were talking about it. It was very scandalous. But he just wanted to kind of capture some of her youth and her love for life and her enthusiasm, because, like Bart said, he had just gotten so complacent and everything was just the exact same every day, and he wasn't getting anything out of his life anymore, and he just wanted to embrace that again.
From what I have seen on clips of this movie, it's very easy for everyone to relate, because we almost all know someone who knows that their life is coming to an end, and that's when they want to start to live again.
Well, yeah, and I think the story is really about how we find that. There's a lot of cliches, and the actual script, which is actually up for a nomination as well for an Oscar, because the Nobel laureate Kazuo Ishiguro, and I had to look that one up, is actually the writer of the screenplay. And so he does a very good job of getting us through some of the tropes of what a movie like this would be. So when he first finds out that he's going to die, he spends a little time at the seashore trying to live life, as they say, and then really realizes that's not what he needs out of this. He needs to find purpose in the work that he does. And there's something very British and frankly very Japanese about that both. And so that's why, the original 1952 movie was such a classic. And I think this moves forward on that theme.
Well, it sounds like both of you, I know which way you're going to go. Thumbs up, thumbs down. What do you guys each see?
Oh, absolutely.
Two thumbs way up.
I recommend, it's the time of year when we see an awful lot of big movies, and there's a lot of action, there's a lot of high stakes. This is a still silent movie, and it's wonderful, and it's well worth a watch.
Especially while it's in Lima, because we don't get to see these kinds of movies very often. At one point in time, someone at Regal told us that we're not in that kind of culture. So it's lovely to see these kind of movies come to Lima.
Bart and Jennifer Mills, thank you so much for this week's movie review, and we will be back with more right after this.